there, friends. Today I have a few books for you that are about the Pout Pout Fish. This is my little friend Pout Pout Fish. And I have a few stories about his life for you. The first one is called Pout Pout Fish. It's written by Deborah Dyson and the pictures are by Dan Hanna. Deep in the water where the fish hang out lives a gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a clam with a wide, winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your crosstown frown, don't you think it's time to turn it upside down? Says the fish to his friend, nice thought, Miss Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a jellyfish. He floats through the ocean, his tentacles all trailing in a gentle locomotion. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scaly scowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. Jelly, I agree. I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a squid, quite a slender, squiggly sight. She is squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. Hey, Mr. Fish, you kaleidoscope of mope, how about a smile, a little joy, a little hope? There's the squid. Says the fish to his friend, Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't any choice. Take a look and you'll see why. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes an octopus with 8 great arms, covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell it to you straight. Your hulky, bulky sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine, I am destined to be glum. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Now along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer. The gang has never seen before this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish, but instead of saying hey, she plants a kiss upon his pout, and then she swims away. Mr. Fish is most astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. He is stone-faced like a statue. Then he blinks and speaks at last. My friends, says Mr. Fish, I should have known it all along. I thought I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong. kiss fish with a kiss face for spreading cheery cherries all over the place. So I'll smooch, 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 smooch. So Pout Pout Fish went from having a very sad expression to a very happy expression. Some days we just need a special friend like the silverfish to remind us of that. The next one is called The Pout Pout Fish Goes to School, and it's also by Deborah Dyson, and the pictures are by Dan Hanna. A long time ago, when Mr. Fish was very small, he headed off to school for the first time of all, with a smooch from his parents, and excited for his day. Mr. Fish rushed in, but then he lost his way. The big fish around him knew exactly where to go, finding lockers, finding classes in a fast, smart flow. Mr. Fish, left behind, with his grin sinking thin, finally stopped at a doorway and slowly looked in. The class was doing writing, and almost everybody knew it, so he tried to print his name, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil, and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, so I should just forget it. He floated with a frown down the long corridor. Then he sneak peeked a look through another room door. The class was drawing shapes, and most everybody knew it. So he tried to make a rhombus, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil, and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should just forget it. He drifted down the hallway with a doubt face. Then he spied another doorway. Maybe this was his place. The class was doing math, and most everybody knew it. So he tried long division, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil, and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, forget it. He rushed toward the exit. That's enough, I say. School is way too tough, and I'm not gonna stay. Then a soft, kind voice said, Don't you fret. You don't have to know things you haven't learned yet. Your classroom awaits. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Hewitt. I'm here to help you, and I know you can do it. You're a fish who's smart. With practice, you will get it. Young fish, you belong, and don't you forget it. The student and the teacher swam a splish, splash, swish to a door with a sign marked Brand New Fish. Mrs. Hewitt said, "Good morning. I'm excited you're all here. Together, we will have a spectacular year. Fact 1, you are smart. Fact 2, you can get it. Fact 3, you belong. So 4, don't forget it." The class got to work, and Miss Hewitt helped them through it. They listened, then they tried, and everyone could do it. Mr. Fish gave a grin. "Goodbye, Blub Bubbles. No more doubt, doubt, worry. No more flub, flub troubles." He swam with his class, Mrs. Hewitt by his side, as the students and their teacher said with confidence and pride. Fact 1, we are smart. Fact 2, we can get it. Fact 3, we belong. Fact 4, we won't forget it. In this book, Pout Pout Fish was excited for his first day of school, but he quickly got discouraged because everything seemed too hard, until his teacher, who cared about him very much, came along and told him he was smart and he could do it. He needed to listen, practice, and then he would get it. So he let a lot of doubts cloud his mind and discourage him, but in the end, he realized there were people who believed in him, and if he listened and practiced, he would pick it up. I want you to know that just like Pout Pout Fish, you can learn and you can get it. You have people who believe in you, and you are able to be successful. So friend, go today, listen, practice, and learn many things, regardless of if you're just starting, if you're in the middle, or if you're at the stage of being almost perfect at the things you're trying to do. I hope you have a great rest of your day.